Hi everyone, welcome back to Sermon Recap. It's been a while since we did this, but we have a pretty fun sermon we talked about this week, which was the temptation to hold on to certain bad habits or cling to parts of them that we kind of like, and instead of getting rid of them completely. And the downside of doing that is that they never go away. So in this particular story, King Saul of Israel is commanded by Samuel the prophet, who's speaking on behalf of the Lord, to go and attack the Amalekites, a long-standing enemy of Israel, and to completely wipe them out. Everybody, all the animals, all their stuff. Which, of course, when you hear that, you go, well, why are these stories in the Bible? But these stories are not about killing people or being enemies of a particular type of person. It's about looking at ourselves, the kind of things within us that we need to get rid of. So getting rid of an enemy in the Lord's word is looking at a particular evil or bad behavior in ourselves, bad habit that we need to let go of, get rid of. And that's what destroying it means in this context. So Samuel's commanded to do this. He and his soldiers go and they take King Agag of the Amalekites and keep him alive, take him back with them. They also take the best flocks of sheep and the best cattle and they bring them back and say, we're going to keep these for the Lord. We're going to sacrifice the best to the Lord. So Samuel comes to Saul and finds out that, and Saul's like, oh, didn't I do a great job? Look what I did. I did exactly what you said. And Samuel's like, what is going on? Because right now I hear the bleating of sheep and lowing of cows. So it sounds like you really didn't follow the command. And by the way, being a prophet of the Lord told me you didn't obey him. So Samuel says, the kingdom's going to be taken away from you and you're not going to be king anymore and you're not going to enjoy the fruits of that. And so the message, of course, is if we, like Saul, cling to certain parts of our habits, like we might dabble, like say we don't kill anyone, we keep the commandment of do not murder, but we still like to sort of beat people up in our minds, like certain people or judge them or have contempt for them. So we kind of hold on to that habit. Or say we don't commit adultery per se, but we still cling to certain lusts or maybe dabble in pornography a little bit, like it's okay, we think. The Lord is saying you got to get rid of those things completely. If we don't, after death, we continue to want them and strive for them. So that's why the command, utterly destroy the Amalekites. That's what that's about. All right, so that's the recap. Hope that's helpful, and we'll see you next time.